to do a airsoft review today. It will be of a gun that's not really on YouTube all that much yet. It's of the WE-TEC 1911 Tactical. When you get the gun first off, it'll come with an orange tip. As many as you know, you can pull that off. It looks really tacky with the orange tip on. When I first got this gun, I pretty much looked at it and fell in love with it. I didn't even pick it up yet. And when you pick it up, it's a very solid gun. There's some rattle. That's just because of the insides. I'll talk about later. The little spring rod or spring guide in there is it's its own piece, and it's loose, so it it hits back and forth. But yeah, it's a very solid gun. It's all metal, just like the WE-TECs are. Taiwan guns is pretty good. The finish is a dark gray. The paint comes off easy. It's probably a recurring problem for all the 1911s, I'm sure. But it's a pistol, and unless you want it to stay the way it was when you get it, then I suggest you just don't use it, because it's inevitable and it's going to happen over time. So you might as well just get used to it. And besides, it's a pistol, and it's gonna get accidentally bumped on something, either if you're in the woods or in a building somewhere. You can accidentally scrape it on a wall. It'll accidentally drop out of your holster. It'll scratch up against rocks or trees or something like that. It'll get scratches on it. So it's just something to deal with. I think it looks really nice, rugged. It's not a very flashy pistol. It's it looks a lot better than the regular government models. I think so, just because of the parts on it. It's more aftermarket. But it's a pistol, and it does its job. It's a sidearm for when things go wrong with your primary, or if you're in a CQB environment, pull a pistol out like this. It's got good power. Most of the events up in Ohio anyway require semi-auto under 350 or 400 FPS anyway in a building, so pull out a pistol. It's all metal, like I said, dark gray finish. It's got the diamond checkered black plastic grips. They can be replaced. 100% sure they can be replaced with a real steel grips. I'm going to probably get some Patchmeyer Combats for it, some other type of grips, but in the meantime it'll do its job. It's a single stack pistol, meaning that instead of the staggered annoying double stack, it only has a single stack of them. 15 rounds. It's a pistol. 15 rounds is pretty reasonable. Get 3 magazines. It comes with 2, so it's a trade-off. You either get a gun with 25 rounds with 1 mag, or you get a really nice gun with 2 mags. So it's a trade-off. I like having multiple mags, and it's a very powerful gun. I got 3 magazines for this. Let's talk about the magazines. It comes with these 2 tactical magazines. It's got the bumper pads on the bottom. They're actually metal. The valve is way deep in there because this thing is thicker than the original. This is just a standard 1911 single stack magazine. It's flat compared to this one, and it's really easy to charge this one. Sometimes it's not with this. With the propane adapter, I got a little extension on there I can get in, is what I use. Charge it with that, and you can easily, it's very easy to load these. You just pull the spring back and put in that little notch, feed the BBs through this hole. It takes less than 3 seconds if you do it quick enough. I got 3 mags, so that's a total of 45 rounds. It's enough for a pistol because it's a secondary. Maybe I'll get one more. 4. I like to have an even number. 4 sounds pretty good. On Green Gas, I got it at Airsoft GI, and if you ever buy stuff there, they usually test your weapons before they send them out. Mine was shooting at 340 FPS with the 0.2 gram BB on Green Gas. Now I'm using 0.2 grams, high polish 0.2 grams, and propane. Propane is a lot stronger than green gas, but green gas is actually propane with silicone lubricant. And yeah, so if you get a propane adapter, Airsoft Innovations, which would probably be the best one, it comes with an adapter for a Coleman camping, propane tank with silicone oil that you put 2 drops in for every 8 mag fills, and that's your green gas, and it's also stronger and more crisp. I could probably believe it boosts up by about 10 FPS, so I'd say about 350 this pistol's popping out. On green gas it's 340, so we'll just say 340 for now until I get new chrono readings with propane. Look at some trademarks here. We have a little WE sign on the trigger guard here. It's really hard to see. It's right there, a little circle. And then on the barrel, or the inner barrel, we have 45 ACP. Nothing too fancy. That's the end of part 1. We'll go to part 2 and finish this up.